Ready to make a real impact every day? Join the Active Day Home Care team and help clients maintain their independence in the comfort of their own homes. Make a difference in someone's life as you provide essential daily assistance and protect their health and happiness. Earn up to $20 an hour and enjoy additional perks like optional daily pay, 401k, paid time off, ongoing educational training, and more. Join a team that values care, compassion, and your professional growth. Visit activeday.com to apply.
Okay, so picture this. You've just come off a brutal presidential campaign.
Brutal.
And, yeah, you lose.
Yeah.
What do you do? I mean, what's next?
Exactly.
If you're Kamala Harris, you give this concession speech that has everyone talking, and for good reason.
Yeah.
We're diving deep on this speech today.
Absolutely.
And to do it, we're using all sorts of sources. We've got the Hilltop, NBC Washington, CBS News, Yahoo News, Vanity Fair, and even Newsweek.
Yeah.
You know, just to paint a complete picture of this event and what it means.
Yeah.
And this isn't just about politics. You know, this is about leadership and resilience and a call to action that I think everyone listening can relate to.
I totally agree. So, she gave this speech at her alma mater, Howard University.
Interesting choice.
Not your typical campaign headquarters, right?
No.
So what do you make of that?
I think it's brilliant, actually. You know, think about who's in that audience.
Yeah. You got students, you got supporters, you even have people like Nancy Pelosi there.
Right.
It brings this immediate sense of history, of legacy, especially of Black excellence. You know, it becomes personal in a way.
Yeah.
And it really sets the tone for this message that's about way more than just losing an election.
And the sources really pick up on this, you know, this mix of hope and like solemnity in the atmosphere.
Absolutely. I mean, of course, you have the weight of the results.
Right.
But you can also feel this undercurrent of optimism, especially from the students there. It's like they know they're witnessing history, you know, like a torch being passed to a new generation.
So she starts the speech by thanking everyone, right?
Right.
Her team, the volunteers, voters.
All of them.
And she really drives home the point that this wasn't just her campaign. Right. It was everyone's.
It was a collective.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Why is that so important to say in a concession speech?
I think it's crucial, especially for someone like her.
Yeah.
You know, who made history as the first woman VP.
Right.
It acknowledges that progress, real progress, doesn't happen because of just one person. It's built on the work of countless other people.
Yeah.
So by thanking her supporters, she's reinforcing this idea of collective action, that even in defeat, there's strength in numbers, in unity.
I see.
Yeah.
And then she addresses the election head on, and she says, when we lose an election, we accept the results. Now, this is 2024.
Right.
Things have been
pretty volatile.
Yeah, politically.
Very much so.
Do you think that statement hit differently?
Yeah.
Than it might have a few years ago?
You're right. Absolutely. At a time where, you know, we see challenges to democracy everywhere.
Right.
Her saying that was like this breath of fresh air. It was like she was reaffirming this basic principle to respect the process, even when you don't get what you want.
Yeah.
And I think that resonated with a lot of people across the aisle.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So then it's like she shifts gears completely. She goes from talking about losing the election to talking about this much bigger vision.
Okay.
And she starts listing all these core values that were at the heart of her campaign.
Right.
Freedom, opportunity, you know, fairness, dignity for all.
Right.
What'd you think about that?
Well, that's where it gets really interesting.
Okay.
She goes from conceding to inspiring. It's like this reminder that those values, they're bigger than any one campaign. They're bigger than any election.
Yeah.
They're the foundation of what she stands for and what she will keep fighting for.
So wait, hold on.
Yeah.
This isn't just her accepting defeat.
No.
It's more than that, right?
Right. It's a call to action disguised as a concession.
I like that. It's like she's telling everyone, just because we lost this one, it doesn't mean we give up.
Exactly.
The fight continues.
Exactly.
And she does it, you know, with such powerful language.
Yeah.
What do you think makes it so effective?
I think it's because you can feel how much she believes in those values.
Yeah.
Like you can feel it in every word.
Right.
It's not just rhetoric, it's genuine conviction.
Yeah.
It's this like rallying cry rooted in hope and determination.
Yeah.
It's like she's saying, look, we may have lost this battle, but the war for a just and equitable society, that goes on.
And then she brings it back to her own life.
Oh, yeah.
Sharing these anecdotes about her journey.
Yeah.
From Howard to the VP to running for president.
Yeah, yeah.
What'd you think about that?
Well, I think it makes it relatable, you know?
How so?
I mean, everyone faces setbacks.
It's true.
Right? It's part of life.
Yeah.
But by sharing her own journey, she shows that you can persevere and go on to do amazing things. Right. And that's especially powerful for the students there. It's like she's saying, look at me.
Yeah.
Look at what's possible.
Yeah.
Don't let anything hold you back.
And like, hey, I've been there.
Right.
And I'm not giving up, so you shouldn't either.
Right.
And then she does something really powerful, I think.
What's that?
With all the division in the country.
Yeah.
She makes this call for unity.
Right.
And healing.
Absolutely.
And I think that's the real message of the speech.
Oh, yeah. I totally agree.
Why do you think that's so important?
Well, especially after an election like this one, it's a reminder that we're all Americans. No matter our political beliefs, you know, we got to come together, find common ground, and work towards a future we all share.
This goes way beyond just politics, right?
Exactly. And that's what makes this speech so remarkable.
Yeah.
It's about more than just accepting defeat.
It's about
inspiring hope. It's about building unity and continuing to fight for what's right.
And then she closes by talking about her dedication to service.
Yeah.
And the values she's always fought for. And it really feels like this wasn't an ending.
No.
It was more like a beginning.
Yeah.
And all the sources we looked at, you know, they all talked about how much praise she got for this speech.
Yeah.
For its grace and resilience. And they all said it was a historic speech.
I mean, rightfully so.
What do you think resonated with people the most?
It wasn't just a political speech. It was a message of hope.
Yeah.
A message of perseverance. And it was this call to action for everyone to make things better. I think people were, you know, they wanted that kind of leadership.
Yeah.
Especially after such a divisive election.
So basically, this wasn't just about one election. This was about values.
Yes.
Resilience. And how we all have to be the ones to make change happen.
Exactly.
It's about what we do when things get tough.
Yeah.
How we use that to make things better.
Yeah.
And how we move forward together.
Absolutely.
And so I think this leaves us with a really important question. If setbacks are inevitable, you know, part of life, how can we, like Kamala Harris, use those setbacks to fuel us, to keep working toward the causes we care about?
Exactly.
How can we make a difference?
That's the question.
That's what we all need to think about.
Absolutely.
Today is your lucky day. Today is the day that our $3 website works for you, paying you directly to your PayPal daily. Imagine $3 ongoing continuous payments to your PayPal account. Imagine falling asleep and waking up to $300 in your PayPal account. How would this make you feel? How could this help you? What bills could you pay? What kind of fun could you have? What does that retirement look like now? All for a one-time payment of $3. This website is DFY done for you, fully built and completely hosted, and never stops collecting payments for you. You have spent $3 on coffee on a regular, but that coffee won't help you create multiple streams of income. Click the link below.